Good morning. This is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Thursday, the 20th of March. A disclaimer: I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right. Okay. Right, nice move here. I was noticing on my crypto post yesterday, if you saw it, that this was a very nice area to be finding some support. Actually, that's the weekly lower band. We'll see how that goes. I'm thinking this is just a rally, and we have reached a point at which this could fail. Now, we've finally seen the move above the daily middle band. Now, obviously, when you see an attempted break above the daily middle band, it tends to break back down the next day. So I'm watching very carefully to see whether that happens. The daily middle band is at 85,202. We've got a current level is slightly above that. Basically, it needs to hold that into the end of the day today, and that clears the way to go higher. In terms of the patterns, obviously we've got an IHS target in the 92,000 area. We'll see how that goes. Could this be a bear flag already, which is about to break down? I've had a look at that this morning, and the answer is yes. It's not perfect, but it's really not bad. This is an obvious point of failure. We will see whether it fails here. If it doesn't, it clears the way for 92,000. If it does, then, well, not so much. Okay, on the daily chart on Solana, we came up and we tested declining resistance and went through it very slightly, and we're testing the daily middle band, which is obviously the key resistance here. Waiting for a decision. If it breaks up, then great. Then we've opened up our IHS target, which on here is in about the 152 area and potentially higher. If it fails, well, this could also be a bear flag. Would it be a nice one? No. I drew in 3 potential bear flag resistance trend lines yesterday, and we haven't actually reached any of them. But could it fail here anyway? Yes, it could. We shall see how that goes. Actually, there was one more minor one I didn't have a look at. Now, just looking at it now. Let's have a look at that. No, we didn't reach that one either. I think had we reached one of those and turned at it, I'd have been more concerned. I think it's got a good chance of making it up through the daily middle band today. We will see. We're certainly very, very overdue a decent rally. Whether this is the area, I don't know, but it's a nice setup. Looking at Ethereum, looking at the daily chart, we have we moved back up to the daily middle band. So Solana and Ethereum testing the daily middle band and failing there so far. Bitcoin has broken above it, but of course the obvious time to break back below is the day afterwards. So we've got an inflection point today. We've got one on equities as well. We could see a fail directly, or we could see continuation of the rally. I would like to see continuation of the rally, but to be honest, there's still a lot of talk about tariffs on April 2nd, and that's not great for market sentiment. A lot of people don't really believe it's going to happen, but personally, I think it is going to happen. So if that becomes a general view, then we may well find that gravity just drags this down. In the meantime, we've got an inflection point here. We will see whether we break above it. I'm watching Bitcoin close below the daily middle band. Certainly a easily visible close below the daily middle band today would be a bad sign and may well just lead directly to a retest of the lows. All right, great. In that case, well, my pleasure as always, and we'll see what happens. All right, brilliant. Catch you tomorrow.